Welcome back, guys, to Find Me Toys, and this is a very special video I wanted to do. I am going to showcase my Raiders collection that I have, and I have some unique collections that I have personally, and I've been a long-time Raider fan since I was a little lad. And I just wanted to make a video just showcasing some of the stuff that I have that is Raider related. Of course, I'm wearing my Maxx Crosby jersey. So this video is just getting ready, gearing up for the 2021 season. I'm very hyped up for this season. I think our defense is better. But enough about that. You guys want to see my collectibles. You guys want to see what I got. You just don't want to see the figurines. You want to see some other stuff like in that thumbnail. So let's do it. But before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I think we could do it. Come support this channel. And of course, I got other videos like mystery boxes, Funkos coming your way as well. But let's get started on my Raider collection. The Raiders. Okay, guys. So first one up is actually my Raider truck that I've had since I've been a kid, man. This has been with me forever. I honestly don't know how old I was when I got this. My father gave me this. It's a pickup truck. It's a lower down pickup truck, Dub City, Chevy. It's a Chevy. It's so funny because a couple years back I was at Burbank and I actually saw a Chevy just like this in Raider design. It was pretty much a replica on the road for real. And the reason why it's all dirty too is I've never opened it. It's stained in the container. It's just one of my favorite pieces, man. I don't really like owning a lot of model cars and stuff, but this is definitely an exception because it's the Raiders. One other personal item I have in my collection is actually the Jerry Rice. I think this is was the McFarlane. Might have been the McFarlane sports brand. And this is the Jerry Rice when he was an Oakland Raider. Of course, they went to that, the Super Bowl and lost to the Tampa Bay Bucks. I was a big Jerry Rice fan. I liked his years in 49ers, but when he came to the dark side, when he was an Oakland Raider, of course, I wanted to represent Jerry. This I actually got at a sports store in Paso Robles, California. This means a lot to me because this is actually, I don't think my grandma has really bought any figurines in my lifetime. Hasn't bought me a lot of figurines in my lifetime, but this is like the one I always cherish and remember that she bought me. She bought me at the sports store. It was kind of crazy because I was looking at it and I just never really would have thought my grandma would have bought me this, but she said, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course I want it." She watched a lot of the Raider games with me, even though she didn't like football. But this is like a piece that I'll always cherish from my heart. I actually have a Amari Cooper one, but it's like packed away somewhere. I don't put him out, but I put Jerry Rice out because he did do him and Tim Brown were one of the best dynamic duos in wide receiver history. So as of course you could take him off. He's just really stuck in there. I'm going to leave him in there because he's really stuck in there because I haven't taken him out. Like I haven't taken him off the piece right here, the bottom piece. This is what it looks like in the bottom. The piece where the little stand, you can see his little 2 feet. I love the actual, like his actual catching motion. It's like he's falling back, but he's got the ball. He's a little dusty. I need to dust him off a little bit, but you can see the absolutely beautiful grass stains, the detail work on this. It's really awesome. Big ups to Jerry Rice. I hope maybe one day I'll get this signed because he was in Vegas one time. So this is definitely one of my pieces that I cherish the most in my Raider collection. This is one of the collectibles that my grandma ever gave me. She only gave me about like 4 if I could that I could remember, but this is definitely one of the ones I cherish the most. So the Jerry Rice, I believe the McFarlane line, sports line. So this one I don't remember getting. I don't remember where I got this from. This is the Rich Gannon. I think it was a Christmas gift. This is a Rich Gannon bobblehead. As you can see, his head's a little bit tilted. He did get a little bit damaged, but Rich Gannon. And then what I really like is the stand piece. It feels like that artificial turf. It moves and everything. Of course, this ain't dirt, But this is the Rich Gannon bobblehead, and it's really cool. Rich Gannon is hands down one of my favorite quarterbacks from the Oakland Raiders, or just the Raider organization in general. I remember watching this guy, and I think he only missed 2 completions one game. He was doing his sidearm stuff. Like, this dude was a stud. Like I said, when the Raiders went to the Super Bowl, it's a damn shame that a lot of these guys like Tim Brown, Charlie Gardner, Bill Romanowski, Rod and Charles Woodson, Rich Gannon didn't win a Super Bowl ring for the organization. This is a really great quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in my opinion, that's never won a ring. He reminded me a lot like Kurt Warner too. So yeah, this is one of my cool collection bobbleheads that I have. Unfortunately, he did get a little messed up. Okay, this is one of my recent pickups when I was in Vegas this year. I went to Vegas in July, and this is actually, they had this in all black, and they also have them in color. This is actually Coach John Gruden, a nice little figure, a nice little statue. The base is really heavy, which I really like. It does say John. Does say Gruden's name on there. As you can see, it's like it's, even if Gruden doesn't take us to the promised land, it's a cool little silhouette. So it doesn't, that's why I got it, because I don't know if this guy's going to do what he was paid to do and win us a Super Bowl, or at least take us to the playoffs. So, you know, I like John Gruden. If he's not our coach, it's just a cool Raider symbol right here. It's a cool to showcase like a silhouette of a coach. Like, this is like the demeanor I love with a coach, just this aggressive, in your face, cussing at the referees kind of coach. I do like John Gruden. Hopefully this purchase is so worth it that he wins us a Super Bowl. But they had this one. They also had I believe Josh Jacobs as well. I love my boy Josh Jacobs. I'll probably get a McFarlane line toy from him or a Funko Pop, but I just wanted to go the coaching route. It's a really great design piece. I love the shirt too. The shirt does say Raiders on there, and it's like one of those it looks like one of those kind of like polo shirts. So at the pants, like I think what really drew me was like just the artistry of it, you know, the silver on the platform with the Raiders. It's just a really nice piece, and I had to get the coaching one because it reminded me of kind of like one of those ESPYs rewards that they get. So I love this piece. I think this is a really cool piece. This is one of my newer ones for sure. So the most awesome piece I have in my collection, well, one of them, the creme de la creme, is coming up right after this one. But this is definitely everything that a Raider fan I believe everyone should have this, or I'm just fortunate enough to have a family who purchased this for me for my birthday. I saw this online, I believe it was on Facebook, and this is the legacy brick. And I was like, what the hell is a legacy brick? So what a legacy brick basically is, it's a brick you could purchase that was, I believe, last year, and it was going on maybe 2 years ago too. It was running for maybe 2 years. I think it was just running from last year though. What you could do is you could purchase 3 different versions of brick. The higher you go, the more letters you could put on, the more you can also get the Raider symbol on there for the highest one. It ranged to like $1,200 to like, I think it was like $2,000 maybe for the highest one. You can also get a replica. So what it is you pay for whatever one you wanted, and they would place the brick in front of the Raiders store, in front of Allegiant Stadium, and it would be there forever, man. That's pretty, to me, I viewed it as like a gravestone. I viewed it as like my legacy, you know. That's why it's called a legacy brick of me being a Raider fan. So yeah, I pleaded, I begged for it for my birthday, and my family actually got me the legacy brick for my birthday, and I was fortunate enough to go to Allegiant Stadium to take a tour and see my Raider brick, to see it on the left, my left side when entering in front of the Raiders store in front of Allegiant Stadium, right there before you even go watch a game, was amazing. So my lines say Machiavelli, Just Win Baby, Daniel Martinez. The reason for Machiavelli, at first I wanted Thug Life, then Just Win Baby and Daniel Martinez. but the regular organization wouldn't let me do that. I think they thought I was getting affiliated. But if you know me, I absolutely am a big fan of Tupac Shakur, and I wanted something with me in this with Tupac, you know. So the best thing I could do was put Machiavelli. That was like his last album. He wanted to change his name to Machiavelli. So Machiavelli the Don, Illuminati. And I wanted to represent Pac, and then of course I wanted to represent the Raiders, just win baby. Of course, the famous slogan. I wanted a different kind of slogan because I knew you could see a lot of the legacy bricks have that slogan. That is our slogan. That is our, you know, rah rah. But I feel like Al Davis had a lot more sayings that were like very famous and more to me in my style when I think about the Raiders. But Just Win Baby, of course, is perfect as well. And I only had so many lines that I could do. And I wanted to put my name in there, Daniel Martinez, because even though there's a lot of Daniel Martinez's out there, there's none quite like me, you know? So got that. And then this is actually the replica. That's right. They actually paid more and gave me they got me a replica too. And this baby is always showing on my videos if you could take a look. But you can also see the real one over there at Allegiant Stadium right in front of the Raider store. It will be on the left. When you walk in, it'll be on your left side. So it's freaking awesome. I'm surprised there's not as many bricks. I thought there would be a lot more bricks, but it's cool to be in that class where it's very kind of it's a rare thing, man. So this is definitely one of my favorite collections, having the replica and knowing that my Raider brick is over there at Allegiant Stadium and seeing it from my own eyes and taking pictures at the stadium, and then when I go to a game, seeing my brick first and then going to the game. That's tradition. And then when my son grows up and I'm long and gone, he can go to Raider Stadium. Hopefully he's a Raider fan and go see my brick. So yeah, this is my replica legacy Raider brick, and I hold so dear to it. Okay, we are at one of my final pieces out of my Raider collection, and this is a big one, man. This is actually I'll give you guys more angles on this bad boy, but this is from my papa, which I call my grandpa my papa. Or I used to call him Papa. And him and my grandma went to New Mexico to go visit their buddy. And when they came back from New Mexico, first of all, I got cool ass Billy the Kid coins, but he came back with this. This is the time when Randy Moss was with us, the Oakland Raiders, and it wasn't a very good run at all. I mean, we really didn't have a quarterback. The team really sucked, but this is a really badass piece. This is a Randy Moss bobblehead. Now, those are the bobbleheads you kind of see like with John Gruden with the Corona one. It's about the same size, but it's Randy Moss. So as you see, this is all my tags I've had. These are all my tags. This is all my convention tags. So it's like a tradition that every lanyard that I get from any convention, any events I go to, I put it on Randy here. My son knows him as Randy. I tell him, be careful with Randy. Be nice to Randy. You know, Randy is part of the family. So Randy Moss, he has his number 18 jersey on, of course. He was number 18. What's so cool about this is I have never seen this anywhere else. I haven't seen it online. I have never, maybe one image of it is out there. This is 17 out of 100, guys. There was only 100 made of this Randy Moss bobblehead. And how do I know it's a bobblehead? Yeah, it's a bobblehead. And that's nuts. Number 17 out of 100. Only 100. This is a lot better than John Gruden's Corona, I gotta say. So meet Randy. The detail work on this is phenomenal. Doesn't look like Randy in the face, but the cornrows are pretty tight. I always really get a kick out of the cornrows. If they had an Allen Iverson bobblehead, that'd be so dope. The texture of the cornrows is really cool too. As you can see, his head is bobbing. But the cleats, there's actually little little rods on each of the cleat and then there's a little hole that you can put it on. And that's how he stands. And it's really sturdy, actually. It's really sturdy. I don't want to like, I'm moving him, but he's pretty sturdy. What's cool too is this right here is the grass, the turf. It kind of has the same feel as the Rich Gannon bobblehead I showed earlier. Of course, it has his name on there, Moss. And this is the creme de la creme. $17 out of 100. That is nuts. They've only made 100 of these, and I have one of them. I'm very lucky, and just absolutely lucky to have some of the stuff I have. Okay, so that's my Raider collection. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I've shown you. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces. This is actually the first thing you see when you walk in, is especially with the Raider season coming. I want to thank you guys for listening and seeing all my cool Raider stuff. And if you could, click the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Like the video if you like all the stuff I got. And then also hit the bell notification so you can be notified with all the cool videos I'm coming out with on this channel. More to come, more stuff I'm getting, and I'm going to showcase. So I hope you guys liked it, and hopefully our Raiders can do good this season, actually go to the playoffs. And you know what? The defense looks great, and I will have Raider videos on my other channel at Dan the Man Reviews, where I have movie, TV, pop culture stuff, and sports. And I just did a snack review over there. But if you want my opinion on the Raiders this season, and maybe even a couple commentaries of the game, then go ahead and head to my second channel, Dan the Man Reviews. I'll have the link in the description box, so you can go over there, and you can also subscribe and check out all the content on that. There's a lot of content on that channel. So thank you guys, and till next time, just win, baby. I'm Dan the Man. I'll see you next time on Find Me.